Good morning. What's up, Georgie Pooh? You're the first one in today, brother. Then ash myself this morning like a rookie. It is football Sunday, guys. Say it louder for the people in the back. Say it. NFL Sunday, guys. Football is back. Nice fall weather this week, especially yesterday. Weather was so nice. Sat outside all day. It was very, very nice. I like it. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Piping hot coffee. Brought out the big dog today. That's it, guys. We're at new time. 10 Central Time, 11 Eastern Time. New time. Gives me time to be finished in time for football now that it is football season again. But that's it. Nothing else new, guys. Smoking an Eminent Domain. Today's smoke. A little Snickers coffee from the donut shop. Seems to be the regular. Just me and you, Georgie Pooh, it looks like. There's a couple more eyes in here according to my stats, but nobody else is talking. But the troops will rally. They'll get here. We're us, everyone. George, it's football again, brother. Football is back. My Razorbacks almost pulled up off an upset yesterday against Oklahoma State. It went to 2 overtimes, but literally should have never made it to overtime. Arkansas controlled the whole first half and then tanked it and did some stupid special teams turnovers and shit. Yeah, Dirty's traveling. Elmo's doing a Tough Mudder race this morning. He might not make it, but Ian, I don't look for him to make it. He'll be tired anyway. And a lot of people don't know we're early yet, but the notification just went off in Discord. So, hey, it just may be you and me talking the whole morning. I am smoking another cigar you sent me, the Eminent Domain. First time I've had this one, so I'm enjoying it. Yeah, Gamecocks won. Notre Dame, not so much. I'm ready for NFL today, man. I didn't watch a single NFL game last year other than the Super Bowl, but I think my head's ready. I've actually, the cool weather, everything's excited me for football. So my kid has a jamboree coming off this following Saturday that starts his little season off. So everything, it's falling into place, and I'm excited. Shit, George, if it's just going to be me and you talking, you might as well put your underwear on, and I may have to send you a link. It's a unicorn. I'm enjoying it, man. It's pretty mellow though, but it's got some good flavors to it. I'm just pissed off. I V-cutted it and I fucking busted the cap. It cracked right around here. But you know what? I'm a trooper, man. I'm not throwing that away. We're gonna use it. We're gonna smoke it. Leave no man behind. We pull through, man. We're not throwing no damn cigar away for a busted cap, you know? We are professionals. Where's Sad Dave at this morning? I don't see Sad Dave in here yet. I don't see Donnie. Shit, how old do you think it is, George? So no Donnie yet? No Brutus? Old as fuck. I like old, as long as they age well. What games you watching today, George? Who's your NFL team? Do you have an NFL team, or are you just more college? Who is your NFL team? Man, tough break for Jordan Love. Did you guys see that replay where his knee popped out of place? Ooh, he ain't. They're saying he may not miss the whole season, but he's going to miss a significant amount of games. And I really like Jordan Love, man. I pull for him. Wife's a Packers fan. She's always been a Packers fan. She's Packers and Saints. I only have one NFL team, and it's the Saints. But yeah, man, I was upset for him. You know, he had a good year last year, and then you go down, you do like an Aaron Rodgers shit, and go down the first game with a bad injury. Giants and Panthers. Okay. I get you. I get you why you're a Panthers fan. Giants, yeah, that's back home. I get it. I know the Giants are pretty upset about letting their running back go, man. He fucking killed it Thursday night. This dude, what did he end up having? 3-4 touchdowns Thursday night? That is crazy. That was a good game Thursday night too. That was a hell of a way to open up football season right there. Hell of a way. Great first game. Then it comes down to that toe on the line. Fuck Barkley. Barkley was tearing it up, man. Barkley's fitting good in that new the new offense. Yeah, MCL, man. It's still tough, man. You're talking about you're going to miss 4 to 5 games. Shit, that's almost half the season, man. I hate it for the young kid. So we'll see. We'll see if they can survive and hold it together till he gets back. I really thought they were going to have a good year, you know. But you can't win them all, man. Love lost the game on that interception. Yeah. True that. That's like my Razorbacks yesterday, man. They were up 21-7 in the first half, and the only touchdown Oklahoma State had was off of an interception. So their offense didn't even score the first half. Then Arkansas had 2 muff punts in the second half, just stupid mistakes. Mr. Lopez, you can no longer get this cup, man. They used to be on Etsy. The guy I would buy them from, I have a couple different variations of it, but he has passed away, and the family has removed his store off of Etsy. So any of the few people that did get them from me having them, man, they're pretty much 1 in a million. You're never going to get your hands on them no more. He did animal faces and human faces. So you have, like, I have an old man one at my office with the cigar. He had pigs, different variations of people. Yeah, they're awesome, man. They're porcelain. He handmade all these, and they're super, super heavy. I would literally cry if I broke it now, knowing that I could never get another one. Yeah, few barrel burners had bought them. I shared the link after I had them. I bought a few extras and gave them away for raffles during the club. Good morning, Keith. I see you creeping in here, man. Yeah, it's very heavy. It's like to turn up a hot coffee right now. It's very challenging because you don't want to burn your lips. But yeah, it's It's solid, man. It's well made. So what you guys smoking this morning? George, I know you're walking the dog. What are you smoking while you walk the dog? Keith, what are you lighting up in Florida this morning? And better late than never. Better late than never. I told George, have faith. You guys would be here. You got to have faith. Doo-doo. Football is back. Football is back, guys. My fantasy football app just went off on my phone, so evidently somebody on my team has got me some points already. The Filthy Viking. Never heard of that one. Espinosa Cuban Link. I have definitely had that one before. It's Halloween season, man. I just got my Tatawahe Monster Mash sampler ordered. I still have one from 2 years ago unopened, so I'm going to hoard them. And then in October, they will ship out the new monster. He's going in order again. From the original order, just the redo, a different size. Can't wait. Still waiting on Smokey to finally get our Espinosas in, George, and send those. Olivia V. Man, I have not had an Olivia. It's been a minute. Have you? Yes, I know Cigars Daily. Is that his, the Viking line he does? Yep, that's what I figured. Once you said Cigars Daily, I remember him having a Viking line. How are they? Are they good? Yeah, George, this is definitely a treasure, brother. I appreciate this this gift you sent me. Much appreciated. So, Keith, are you at the lounge today? You going to watch some football at the lounge, or what's going on with you today? Yeah, you know me. I love some Sumatra. Good for a morning smoke. Very nice. So it pairs well with coffee. Man, I tell you guys, I almost cheated on y'all this morning. It felt so good outside. This little fall snap, which we got a possible hurricane this week. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we got one that already in the Gulf we thought would be nothing, and it looks like it's going to be something now. So the last few days has been like low 80s. I woke up this morning. It was nice outside. I almost had coffee and cigars without you guys. Yesterday, I sat outside all day and didn't sweat not one time. I sat out, smoked cigars, smoked a ham on the smoker, watched football, caught up on some Netflix. Literally, it feels so damn good outside. Oh, shit. That sucks. The lounge not open on Sundays. You figured they'd make some money football Sunday. Yeah, man. I'm you know, this cold weather making me feel like a deer in the rut, man. We scratching some trees and trying to talk the wife into some heavy cuddling, you know? The only thing that sucks about the weather right now, so I had a company here to do some foam insulation under my house because since we bought the house, I've been under there a few times and realized there's basically no insulation in my house. So they come out. I've been on a waiting list for 2 weeks. They come out, get under the house, start spraying. They're here about an hour, and then he comes out. He goes, man, we got to reschedule you. All this rain and water and moisture, it's too humid. The foam isn't wanting to stick. So now we got to reschedule. And I'm like, I just need a good week of sunshine now and drought. And now we got rain again all week because of this tropical shit going on. Yes, sir, Barry. What's up, brother? Good morning. Barry, you're on the Facebook side, so you will only see Facebook comments, and you're the only one on Facebook. So if you want to be a part of the conversation with the other guys that are talking, you'll have to move over to the Barrel Burners YouTube page, and you will be able to see all the comments, brother. But good seeing you this morning. I hope you well. You got anything smoking today? It's been a good weekend. I managed to get 4 cigars in yesterday, and I managed to get 3 in Friday. So it's been a good weekend. Smoke output's up. It's been good. It's been good. I am smoking an Eminent Domain from Espinosa. This is a oldie, and you can't get them. It was gifted by my brother George the dog walker. Because that's what we do. And I'm telling you, this is I'm almost mad at him for sending it, knowing I can't get them no more. True that. You ever been that mad of a friend that they gift you something so awesome, but you can't get it no more, and you're like, fuck you, I'd rather never had it, you know? It's that kind of thing. Sumatra. Ah, there you go, Barry. Now you can see everybody talking. A Moya Ruiz. This ain't a Moya Ruiz. I've had the Moya Ruiz. I'm smoking Eminent Domain right now. What's new, Barry? What the hell's been going on with you, man? Are you saying the Moya is the same cigar, just a different band on it? This is the Espinosa Lounge exclusive from the Back Room series. Yes, sir, man. I went back to the original time when I first started Coffee and Cigars back in the day. It was 10 a.m. my time, 11 Eastern. Now it's football back. I just, because for the past year and a half, it's been a 30-minute delay. It's been 10:30, 11:30. But now football's back, and my Saints pretty much play noon games every day. We moved the time back to the original, the OG time. And I'm not opposed to even going earlier. If I can get guys in here and say, yeah, I'll be there at 10 Eastern time, I would definitely do it at 9 o'clock. That gives me more time for fun activities like Step Brothers. But yeah, we're back. We moved it 30 minutes back so I could be done in plenty of time to light up the grill, do whatever I need to do for the game. Yeah, 2014. So this cigar is 10 years old, man, and it's held up like a chip. But that's it, man. My wife went out of town last night for a little event with her sister. She's on her way home. She's planning her trip to be back by the time the Saints game comes on. So once this stream's over, I'll just walk straight out these doors to my outdoor kitchen, and yes, sir, it's watch the Saints game. Holy shit. The boy is off to college? Wow. Man, my family, we're all good too, Barry. It feels like ages since I talked to you, since I ain't really been gaming. But yeah, the kid, this is busy season for us, man. Right now, he's in basketball and football at the same time. In October, he starts the second part of his PGA youth camp tournament. So yeah, we'll be even more slam next month because all three be at the same time. And there's some days we can't go to one practice because of game of the other, and vice versa. And then life will calm down for like December, and then January he starts archery and esports. It's ridiculous, man. There's like no free time right now. The only free time we have is he's got Wednesdays. Wednesday's his only evening. He has no practice for nothing going on. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's Yeah, I'm with you, Keith. And now now earlier wouldn't have worked for you when you were West Coast, but now you're East Coast. I mean, you're an hour ahead of me. Ideally, what I would love to do would be 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. That's the ideal time I would like to be at, because I'm up early. I'm like the rest of you old folks, but I would like it to be able to do that time if I can get enough people, because we normally have a good show in every week. So our regulars that are able to get here every week, I don't want them to not come because I'm doing an hour earlier. I would just assume keep it at this time if we can't get the normal crowd here, but I would love it to be an hour earlier. Yeah, I'm with you, George. I think so too, man. Yeah, Barry, I don't see how people do it with multiple kids, man. Like we have friends, and their kid is our son's best friend, and they play sports too. They have multiple kids, so they have to have grandparents. I mean, they're people. It's like a well-oiled machine of who's picking this kid up, who's bringing them here, and then they're all meeting up. It's crazy. I just don't forget about it. Yo, Dirty, what's up, bro? Safe travels. Yeah, this is a new time, but we're and I told y'all I wanted to talk to y'all this stream. I would like to actually start this thing an hour earlier than we did today, and that be the normal time. Then it is true coffee and cigars because everybody's up. It's probably your first cup of coffee. Then you got the rest of the day to do what you want to do. So we might be moving it if I can get enough people on board. But if not, we'll keep it where it's at because that still gives me time to football afterwards. What's up, Mario? Good morning, brother. Mario, you're on the Facebook side of it, so you won't see any comments unless you move over to YouTube. Everybody else in here is in YouTube. I basically this week and last week have put it back on Facebook just so people would see it, and then we could bring them over to YouTube. Holy shit. So you got 5 kids in sports all at one time? Man, I commend you. I'm stressed now just with one kid trying to fit everything in we got to do daily. I mean, work, dinner. I mean, I commend you guys with multiple kids that can do it. Wally World. George is going to Wally World with us. Dirty, it seems like forever since you be home. Yeah, I am too, Dirty. I think if I can get enough of you core guys that's in here every week that can do 9 Central, 10 Eastern, I think that's perfect. Nah, George, honestly, I don't drink coffee on the weekends when I'm home. I drink coffee every morning at work. I don't know what it is. It's something about being at my desk and wanting a cup of coffee. But normally when I'm home, I won't touch coffee just for this stream. Coffee's not something I need or I require. It's more of a relaxing thing. But I take that in now when winter time comes and I'm sitting outside, I may drink a little more coffee. But I just find it hard to drink coffee when the temperature is what it is outside. Oh, your all wife, man. She deserves a trophy, man. Kudos to her. She's soloing all that shit. That is impressive. You're always out lately, Dirty. They're running your ass ragged. Yeah, it's nice if they're playing the same sport, Keith, but that ain't always ideal. And normally they're different ages. Like my kid, the basketball he's playing is for his school right now. But football is a league. So even if you had multiple kids, if they're different ages, they would be on different teams. Weekends are for bourbon. I get it. Bourbon in your coffee if you have to. Well, yeah, if they're all playing the sports and it's at their school, then that's a different situation. Which we did look up this year because normally my son's football games would either be a Monday, a Thursday, or a Saturday. In his age group this year, because he's in the last bracket, it's 10 to 13. This is going to be which he'll be 12 this year, so he'll have one more year he can play this league. But they announced all their games for this age group will be Monday nights. So we know now his football games after this Saturday, the Jamboree kickoff season, and then every Monday night till December or so will be his football game. And then, oh, yeah, the cost of sports is ridiculous for one. And there's always some kind of fee they find to throw in later. It's like my kid, he goes to private school, and the whole selling point of this private school, we never do fundraisers. We never do this. We never do that. Your tuition's enough. And then every time you know it, they're like, there's a technology fee. There's a sports fee. There's a esports fee. We need fucking toilet paper. I mean, it's always something. Nickel and diming you constantly. Brutus, where you being, man? Do you not get in Discord? Yeah, we started early. New time. We started 30 minutes earlier because it's football now, but we're also voting, and we're wanting to move it even earlier. We're wanting to start 10 a.m. Eastern instead of 11 a.m. Eastern. A lot of early birds in here want to knock it out, get it over with, and then go back to life. What's up, Donnie? Look at there. Donnie, Ari, and Brutus both popping in at the same time. They must have not noticed the new. I even did an Instagram post with the new time. Yeah, that helps. Now I understand. When I was a kid, I was the only child until I was in high school, but my dad always had the rule, you only get to play one sport. I wanted to play multiple sports, but it was always you play one sport. So, of course, I chose basketball. And even when I got my own truck, I was driving to school my senior year, and he was like, still one sport, even though you're driving one sport. And now I get it. Because he would basically be getting off work when my practices were ending, hard to make the game. So now I get it. Then I was just pissed off. It's like, oh, he's being mean in one sport. But now after running one kid around to all these sports, it's crazy. And then like my son's football league, it's not at school. So what do you got to do? You take your kid to practice and you sit there the whole damn 2 hours. 2.5 hours, watch his practice, and then leave. I mean, it's not like when it's school sanctioned, they stay after school practice and you pick them up. Half of what my kid does isn't through his school. So we're there the whole time. So when I say there's no free time, there's no free time. Keith, how's your daughter's college golf going, buddy? I like it. Brutus and Donnie popped in here and thought they were 4 minutes early to do their early comment like they do every week, and we already been rolling for 30 minutes. They were like, what the fuck? What's all these comments doing in here? Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I do that sometimes at his football practice, Barry. I will bring my iPad. I will watch me some Netflix, and I will have a cigar. Last week, it was my Razorbacks' first game of the season, Thursday night of his practice, and I actually watched the football game and had a cigar while I sit outside because we're sitting outside anyway. But yeah, that gives me time for a cigar. But it's the other sports where we're inside. It don't work. I don't get that cigar. Yeah, we snuck one past you, Brutus. George was the winner today. He was the first comment in, and he was about 8 minutes early with his comment. Ooh, late night. You drank a little too much, Donnie? Brutus, it's a Call of Duty beta weekend for Modern Warfare. It's open to everybody for this weekend. This is the last weekend for beta. So if any of you guys are gamers and want to try out the new Call of Duty, it's up there. And I like it. The movement's good. Holy shit, so she's already graduated from college? I thought y'all just moved her to college to play golf. Wow. Yeah, it's very good, Brutus. I really, really enjoyed multiplayer. Oh shit. Okay. Hot Atlanta. I like downtown Atlanta, man. I was impressed when I went to Atlanta. Me and the wife, when we first got together, her grandpa bought her tickets to go see Green Bay play in Atlanta. And we went, stayed the weekend in Atlanta, did all the touristy shit, the Dr. Pepper Museum, or not Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola plant, the big aquarium that's in all the movies, the zoo. I'm going to tell you something about Atlanta. We went to Olympic Park. We went to all this. So right in downtown Atlanta by the stadium, there was a fucking Hooters restaurant. Okay. And even my wife will agree to this. I have never been to a Hooters restaurant in my life where every mother freaker working in Hooters could have been a fucking professional model. My wife and me, we were like, holy shit, these women are beautiful. Every motherfucker in there was beautiful. I'm telling you, and nothing's ever touched that since then. Man, I'm like, I'm lost, Keith. I thought you like literally, it seemed like y'all just moved her to a college and she started with a new team. Does time really fly that quick? That's crazy. I'm baffled now. It is crazy that time flew that fast. It seems like we were just talking about her going to a new school and playing golf. That is crazy. Yeah, I haven't been on beta this weekend, Brutus. I hit my 20 level cap last beta. Now they upped it to 30. And the only thing really I can get from getting it to 30 is a gun blueprint. Yeah, we definitely, Barry. I really feel old. What's up, boss man? WD. Who is WD? I don't recognize WD. Tell me who you are. Barry, that's mind blowing. It's like, it's so fresh on my mind that me and Keith, this feels like it was just months ago when his daughter started playing college golf. And now he's like, she retired. She's out. She's graduated. Shit. Oh, okay, Swine Gear. Good morning, brother. How's it be? Shit, we moved this 30 minutes earlier time, guys. We've got more people in here than we've had in a while. This is crazy. Maybe we get even more. Donnie Brutus, before you guys got in here, we're trying. I got a lot of people, and I'm not opposed to it either. We want to start this thing an hour earlier for the new time. We want to be 10 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central time for the new go time. That way everybody's done with the stream and everybody's getting ready for football. Would y'all still be able to make it if we're an hour earlier? If not, this is going to be the new time for now. But I know everybody may not be able to make it earlier, but if majority can make it earlier, we're going to move it, and then y'all just pop in when you can. Dirty, safe travels, brother. Let us know when you land, man. I am smoking an Eminent Domain Espinosa Lounge exclusive from 10 years ago, I believe. My brother Georgie Pooh gifted me this living legend here. Okay, good deal, Donnie. I wanted to ask all the OGs that are here every week. to make sure. But right now, majority, I haven't had anybody say, nope, can't do it. But I like hitting the ground running in the mornings. I'm an early bird. I like knocking the shit out early. And then I got the rest of the day. You're up at 6 a.m. Yeah, my body, I can't sleep past 7. Normally I'm up by 6. If I slip in, it's 7 a.m. George is going to Walmart to buy some Depends. Georgie Porgy. No, it's Georgie Poo. It's Georgie Poo. Cookie Keith. Guys, we need a fucking meetup, okay? It's been a while. We need to pick a state and all fucking meet in the middle. You know? It's time. It is fucking time. But honestly, I don't see a fucking... I probably wouldn't be able to do it till springtime. I mean, I'm that booked up. I will be in Florida in October, but unfortunately it's a family vacation and the wife will not let me play with any barrel burners because we're going to be pushed for time. I keep trying, Keith. I told her, I said, I got this guy, Keith, that just moved. I want to see Florida. I want to see Keith. She's like, you're not going to have time to smoke a cigar. So, but yeah, I do not mind coming to Florida. We can do a spring meetup Florida before it gets hot as all hell. But we definitely need a big meetup. Once we can get a state or a city or a location. Yeah, Hooters in Atlanta, man, I'm telling you, people would get pregnant that weekend. They were fine. I have never in my life. Gorgeous. But yeah, a meetup, it's time, guys. COVID shut us down. We haven't really got back in the grind of meetups, but we need to put a fucking all troops involved. Let's get a big fucking 50, 60 barrel burners there like in the old days. Let's just rock it. Once we get a location, we can get a cigar company to be there with us, just hang out, have fun. I know I'll be in New Orleans in springtime too, so I have to plan it around that because I'll be doing PCA. But I'm telling you, Donnie, I don't know if it's still like that now. This was about 10 years ago. But, I mean, I've never in my life. It was almost like it couldn't have been real. It was like they filming a movie and they casted everybody in those positions. It was even my wife to comment how beautiful everybody there was. I mean, of course, I'm a pervert. I noticed immediately when we walked in. I mean, my spidey senses were tingling, and it's like the last Spider-Man where she called it his Peter tingle, and he was like, "Don't call it my Peter tingle." Well, my spidey senses go off. I know when they're around, and I'm telling you, the hairs on my arms are standing up. Spidey senses were working overtime that day. But yeah, Donnie, don't take the kids. Just go to Hooters. George Zimmerman. All right. Yeah, man, I can't wait. It's finally back in New Orleans after all these years. The mayor lifted the smoking ban indoors for this event in that venue. So you'll be able to smoke inside. You'll be able to hang out. Super excited. I am definitely excited for this. I'm going to be able to get some YouTube content for you guys for the channel. What's up, Sneaky Pete? I was telling them years ago when I went down there to the Hooters in Atlanta, and I fell in love with every worker. I've never been in a a restaurant where everybody could have been a supermodel, man. They were all just beautiful and gorgeous. And Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, when we were there for the weekend, you're expecting the worst. You see all these rap videos and people talking about how horrible downtown Atlanta is. But I'm going to tell you, all around the stadium and all them blocks we were up and down, I loved it. And I know it's a big city. It's like New Orleans. I could take you to part of New Orleans and you go, this is the most beautiful place in the world. And I could take you to other parts and you go like, this is filthy. This is disgusting. All big cities are like that. But for the downtown part, we had a blast. I definitely liked it. Greg Zimmerman. He a buddy of yours? Yeah, I'm going to try to meet everybody. I'm telling you, Peter. Hey, they were beautiful. So the Hooters we were at was right down from the dome. Of course, their new stadium wasn't built yet. I don't know. Did they put the new stadium right next to the old one, or is it further away? But the Hooters we went to was in that area, but it wasn't in the stadium. I don't recall it being in a stadium. It could have been. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. So he's the past president and he owns the shop. Okay. Very cool. So you kind of work with a cigar legend then. Pete, you settled in the new house yet, brother? How's everything going? Do you and Fester cry yourselves to sleep at night now that you're not living together? I tell you one thing about this damn temperature change. It's like my sinuses is wanting to kick my ass this morning. Shot to the heart. You've been gaming a lot, Barry, or you don't get the game no more? Oh, my God. I hope I didn't. I just got a fantasy alert. One of my players is out. Let me make sure I didn't have him in my lineup. Okay, good. He was on my bench. Crisis averted. He was on my bench. That's good, man. I like knowing people that know everybody. Mine didn't start till this morning. I sat outside all day yesterday. Literally, I was probably outside 12 hours of the day. When I woke up, I had to load up some insulation and go throw in my dumpster, and then I did I cut grass, man. I'm telling you. So I managed to load up a full truck bed of insulation they pulled out from under my house, take it to my office, which is 10 minutes away, come back home, push mow all around the pool, weed eat, do all this, and I was done with everything by 11 a.m. for my Arkansas game to come on. Yeah, I know I don't really see you on, and I don't see you in the gaming Discord. I'm excited for the new Call of Duty, which I am not a big Warzone guy. I prefer multiplayer. So I'm super excited for the new Call of Duty. I need new games, man. I'm tired. I still play Fallout 76 on a regular basis when new seasons come out, which there's a new season right now. It's been out 2 weeks. I played one day. I'm tired of doing dailies and weeklies. I'm just tired of everything. So I really don't play much no more. I've had a good string of months. Now I think I'm fucking I'm getting any of you old fuckers in here have arthritis pains, which I go see my doctor next week for my yearly checkup and blood work. But man, I've been having these situations where I'll have some of the worst pain in my life. Like it'll hit me in the joints here, And then the next day it may be the top of my foot or the pinky toe, and the motherfucker switch to the next hand. Like, I literally can't make a fist. That's as far as I can bend my pinky when it happens. And this, oh my God, it's horrible. Nothing, no pain pills make it go away. Ice packs don't make it go away. Heat packs don't make it go away. And it normally lasts about 2 days in a spot, and they'll move to another fucking bone spot. And it is horrible. Horrible. Yeah, man, I can't play, man. Trashy he's too toxic, man. Always cussing. Everybody's a cheater. I can't do it. Your brother's only visited you once? Wow. I don't know, Keith. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain the pain, but like I said, mine seems to be happening hands, top of the foot, and right at the joints of the pinky toe where it starts. But literally, like, you can't put no weight on that foot. You can't make a fist. Like, it hurts. And all the research I've done is saying some kind of rheumatoid arthritis or something because it moves to different spots. So I couldn't imagine having knee and back because this pain it's brutal. It hurts to touching the bone. All that's tender. And that's the only spot it affects on the hand is always on both hands, the pinky. Where do you get your arthritis at? Do you have it in the same spots I'm describing? Because I'm just trying to see if that's what the fuck I have. But like, it'll go away. A couple weeks later, it'll be back. Oh, 2 herniated discs. Shit. It hurts bad. And it's like, stop it. Stop. I'm too fucking young. I deal with aches and pains, but this is different. I mean, because it's in spots of your body you have to fucking use, man. It's like my fingers are always moving. When you tell me I can't even make a fist, and it hurts all through there. It's brutal. Getting old sucks. It's all downhill. I hit 43 last year, and I've been to the doctor more fucking times this year than my whole life combined. I've had ER trips, fucking scan after scan after scan after x-ray, MRIs. I've had CT scans. I've ever fucking scan you can get this year. Yeah, I got neck things too. So that's another thing. The headaches I've been getting this year and the bad shit in the hand. They redid my neck scan a couple weeks ago, and from 3 years ago, I had everything was clear, no damage. Now I got one of my vertebrates. I forgot what it is, a C6 or C8. One of them. All the tissue in between is gone, and it's fucking sitting on top of itself. And now I gotta go see another doctor about that. It's just you fall apart once you're in your 40s, evidently. Shit, I've been gray since I was in my 20s, though, man. I've worked in sales my whole life, so stress has made me gray my whole life. It's crazy, man. Like I said, luckily I hit my deductible so early in the year. I tell every doctor I go see, run every fucking test you want. Find out what's wrong. Find out what's breaking this year, so I don't have to do it again next year. Yeah, menopause is a real thing, clearly. I'll be 44 this year, and the way I feel now, I may not make 50 with you, Barry. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Fucking kidney stones this year. Like I said, I've had everything, man. I've literally had everything you can have this year. I should have just been like a druggy alcoholic my whole life, and then I would have a reason for my body to fall apart, But shit, my whole life I've somewhat taken care of myself. I haven't really done bad shit to my body, and I mean, shouldn't have this kind of wear and tear on it. I've kind of somewhat took care of myself. I mean, every now and then I'll let my weight creep up and become a fat ass, and then I'll slim back down. But I mean, overall, I've always went to the doctor. Yeah, me and the wife must have synced. I mean, me, my wife, and my son synced. They're all moody at the same time. All right, guys. I think next Sunday we will do a test run next Sunday of the new time, not today's time. I'll make a new flyer to post. I'll put it in. We'll put it in the Coffee and Cigars room. And we're going to shoot. We're going to test. We're going to test the 9 a.m. Central, 10 Eastern time next Sunday. We'll see how that goes, because I like that, because then I could literally be done with the stream 10:30 my time and have a whole hour and a half before my football games. George, I know you're 60. I can't help I was born many years after you. Shit, you might be my dad, kid. You might be. You ever come through Louisiana back in the day? You might be my daddy. You might be my daddy. $10 a.m. Eastern, which would make it 9 Central. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Next week, we're going to test that. 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Yes, sir. 1 hour earlier than today's stream. For all you old folks that are up pissing already and changing your diaper. George, man, appreciate this cigar. This has been a treat, man. It's not often that I get to smoke something that I haven't smoked before, so this has been a real treat. A real treat, my brother. A real treat. Want me to sing for y'all? Who's watching some football today? What game are y'all looking forward to today? Tell me something. Dak Prescott just got paid $240 million. Suckers. Suckers. Paying that motherfucker that. Y'all Cowboys fans, do y'all agree he's worth that kind of money? Hell no, we will not go. Hell no, we will not go. He ain't worth it, bro. Hell no. Got these damn bugs that look like ants but fly. Okay, so are they black with white wings? Because if so, they are ants. I'll be watching whatever the old antenna. Yeah, well, I mean, if you got the digital antenna now, you can catch your digital locals. My Saints play at noon. I'll watch that one. I don't know what the evening lineup is yet. You hope Jerry lives forever. Yeah. I mean, Jerry Jones is single-handedly keeping everybody else in your division relevant for the way he fucking runs teams now. He is his own worst enemy. 100% he is his own worst enemy. If he would just let go of his ego and actually hire a GM and leave them the fuck alone and let them run the team, he'll probably get good again. Oh, 100% wasting money. They are black. See, we have this type of ant here it's black with white wings and they can fly. Shit, I got leafcutter ants, man. You guys ever seen leafcutter ants? These motherfuckers will build tunnels and colonies underground. They will go climb trees, get the leaves off the tree, come back down and take them in the hole to the queen. And they work so much on the same path, it will literally look like somebody has walked down the path at night that so many ants go by. The first time I ever noticed them when we bought the house, it looked like somebody had drug a chain across the ground and made a trail. It's these fucking ants, man. And I talked to my pest control people, and there's no way to really kill them. All you can do is bait them away from your house. So I could technically be a dick and bait them to my neighbor's house and get rid of them. But they will dig huge holes in the ground and have a mound of dirt out on top of the ground where they take all the dirt out to make their tunnel. So different times of the year, you can come like out behind my man cave and there'll be fucking 20 mounds of dirt on top of the ground. Look like somebody was digging on your property. It's the craziest thing I ever seen. But they don't bite. They don't mess with you. They just get the leaves off the tree and take them underground. And I guess that's what they eat all winter. I don't know. But if you'll come to my house, it's a fucking assembly line going, guys. And you'll have a trail of leaves that they've dropped. So at the base of the tree will be a pile of leaves. So you got these workers that go up, then bring the leaves down and drop them at the base of the tree, and they go back up. That's their job, just to bring them down. And then you have this other line of ants that goes and grabs the leaves from here and brings them to the hole. So they are fucking, they're working better than fucking humans, man. I have never seen such a well-oiled machine. Yeah, it is crazy watching them work the way they work. If we could get people to work that good at a fast food restaurant, you'd never get the wrong order. It's really impressive watching them work. I didn't even know a thing existed until I bought this new house. And they came with the house. So evidently we inherited them. That is ours. Yeah, exactly, Brutus. It is impressive. It really is. Just watch the Saints game. That's all you need, Keith. Yeah, the first time I noticed their trails in my yard, I literally, like I said, I thought somebody moved the water hose because they will beat down a path. I mean, it is dominant. I mean, you can easily look and see like something's been drugged. It's a straight line. You can follow it from the tree they're working in all the way to the hole they live in, and it is beat down. That's how many thousands of ants are coming back and forth on the same exact trail. They don't stray off of that trail. It's the same trail. And after days of doing that, it literally is like almost a trough made in the ground where they've stomped it down. They've passed by it so many times. It's truly impressive. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. The guaranteed money right now is getting out of hand. I mean, especially for rookie contracts, guaranteeing all that money. They get hurt, they ain't playing again. It's guaranteed money is getting out of hand 100%. So that's one thing I like better about NBA contracts. NBA contracts are structured on tenure, how many years you have in the league. So a rookie coming in is not going to get a big contract. A rookie contract may be 10, maybe 20 mil. And now as they go farther in, like Steph Curry this year, his veteran contract could be 250 million. So it's based off of years in the league. So you're not going to see an NBA player come in and get $100 million contract as a rookie. They're making all their money off endorsements as opposed to their NBA contract, the way it's structured. And I like that a lot better. I think football should be that. I mean, it's smarter. It protects the team more. I mean, yeah, player may get hurt and never play again. So, I mean, still, you give a guy $5 million, $10 million guaranteed, $20 million total. I mean, if he gets hurt and never plays again, he just got $10 million guaranteed. That's more money than most people's going to make their whole life anyway working. Be responsible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, George. NBA does a lot of stuff like that, right? With their, but football's out of hand, man. You get a rookie coming, you want to give a rookie 150 or $100 million rookie contract with 50 million guaranteed. Look at Jamarcus Russell, one of the biggest fucking busts right behind Ryan Leaf. Jamarcus Russell come from LSU, goes to the Raiders. It was 100 million, 50 million guaranteed. Gone. Couldn't play, refused to work out, wouldn't watch the tapes they sent him home with. Yeah, the new NBA deal is going to be insane. It's going to change a lot. Yep. Yeah, it's going to change a lot. I like it, man. I like that they're going a streaming route. I'm a big NBA guy. It's going to be a lot. The Caitlin Clark effect's already happened in the women's basketball, man. Attendance has more than tripled. Viewers are up. I mean, all in all. But, yeah, that new NBA TV deal. TNT, of course, is pissed because they lost it. But you got some big money from these streaming services being able to pay big bucks to get a handful of these games, you know. Help sweeten the pot. But yeah, I mean, $100 million a year, man, that is it's a lot of money, you know. I mean, right now, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Right now in the NBA, I mean, you got some guys probably getting like 30 mil a year. Probably LeBron and maybe Steph Curry. They're probably averaging 30 mil a year on a 5-year deal. I mean, still great money. But could you imagine $100 mil a year basketball player? That's baseball money, man. That would mean they're getting $500 million on a 5-year contract. That's crazy. That is just bonkers. Definitely times have changed, guys. Y'all know back in the day. I mean, you look at I seen something this week. It was like one of these NBA players just signed a new contract, and he's not even that good. It was like $90 million. Jordan made $89 million in his whole career. That's how different the money was back then. Yeah, that 1-year extension though was probably moving some money around from what was left on the contract too. I'm assuming they probably owed him money left on the current contract. They just combined it in with the year extension. I don't know if that was a true 62 mil for 1 year, because I seen that he signed it. I mean, the guy deserves it, man. The best shooter in NBA history. Yeah, Murray from Denver. That's exactly who it was. I mean, you got scrubs getting $60 million to $100 million contracts in the NBA right now. You got these guys coming in as rookies, just hoping to get through that rookie contract or kill it, tear it up first few years, so they can negotiate that rookie contract. But I love it, man. I'm excited. I'm like, middle of October, the countdown for me is on. Bring my NBA back, you know. I'm ready. Football kind of hold me off, but once NBA starts, I'm watching a game almost every night. My Pels play 2 or 3 nights a week. My Celtics play 2 or 3 nights a week. I love it, man. See if my Celtics can repeat this year. I'll definitely take it, man. these guys got to be smart with them rookie contracts because, like I said, your career could be ended. They're fucking paying entourages, buying all this dumb shit. It's like, man, buy your mom and dad a new house. They don't have to work no more. Don't be getting 20, 30 friends following you around, taking all your money. Be smart, invest some money. 22 points is, I mean, that's a good average in the NBA. I mean, anything that's going to average you almost a double-double or shit, I say 14, 15 points or higher or a game, especially to be if you're a sixth man. But even, I mean, you don't have to be the star, man. Most every NBA team's got somebody, 1 to 2 players that can pull 30 points a night down. So you got somebody that's going to score you 15 to 20 and they're not even your main man and they can half-ass play a little defense, you can go a long way with that. For sure. Shit, 20, I didn't think his average was that high, man. So, yeah, you're going to get that kind of money in the NBA if you're going to pull them numbers down. I honestly, shit, I'll take it back. No scrub. I really didn't think his numbers were that high. Did not think that at all. That's crazy. I like you, man. I like you, Barry. You giving me the facts. Give me the stats. Dude, they're the fucking floor cleaning guys in the NBA that clean up the sweat and run out there and wipe up the floor make 6 figures. Shit, I'll be a fucking towel boy. Oh, 100%. Yeah, Jason Tatum, man, love Jason Tatum. His head's where it's at. I don't know if you guys not being LSU and Shaq fans, but y'all know the story of when Shaq tried to leave college early. Shaq was going to leave LSU a year earlier. He went to his mom and told his mom he was leaving college. She got pissed off. She's like, "You're not leaving college. You're going to get an education." And he was adamant he was going to leave college. She threw a checkbook down on the table and said, "Balance this checkbook." He didn't know how. He stayed in college another year. I love Shaq. Shaq always tells his kids, too. His kids like, "We're rich." Shaq goes, "We're not rich. I'm rich." Yeah, and Tatum donates a lot of money, man. He started his charity, man. He helps single moms. He does a lot. I don't know, Barry. I still think 22 is a lot when you're not the main man. Like I said, you got Luka's out there. I mean, you got every team's got somebody that, in most teams, they have 2. Most that can put up 30 a game. So, I mean, if you're getting 60 points out of 2 guys, you're another guy on the team throwing 22 up. Your other 2 starters probably giving you 10, 15 a night, not counting your bench points. I mean, I think now if you're the man, if you're the star on that team and you're only scoring 22 a night, no, it ain't no money. But I think if you're the 3rd or 4th guy on that team and you're putting up 22 points consistently, there's a need for you. Yeah, there's a few other players too that say, and I know I've read where some NFL players have done that too, not spent a dime of their actual salary. They're just living off their endorsements. I mean, that's smart money management. But the thing is, back in the day, old players couldn't do that, man. The contracts now even go back 10 years ago, but I'm saying like 20 years ago, back in the 80s, 90s, NBA players, I mean, their whole career, they would play 15 years and maybe only make $60 million. You got rookies making $60 million. Yeah, the money is definitely different now. And now you got college players with NIL making more money in college than the NBA is going to pay them their first year. So I want to see if that becomes for forever, everybody's one and done in college. You know, they go to college 1 year, they go to the NBA. So will NIL now deter one and done players in college, knowing that they're going to make more in college off of getting paid than they will their first 2 years in the NBA? Do you think NIL is going to keep people in college longer now? What do you guys think? Ocho Cinco only spends money on McDonald's. That's it. Yeah, I know that, but once I started saying 20 years ago, then I was like, okay, go back, because I remember like Barkley and Malone and some of those guys' contracts in the 80s were like nothing. It may be like a 6-year contract, $40 million. I mean, but that's a debate. NIL, will it keep people in college longer? Maybe not in the NFL side of it, but basketball side of it, because NFL, yeah, you can go get a $100 million rookie contract if you're top 10 player. But basketball side of things, where you're not going to make nowhere near that money, are they going to make more being in college than being in the NBA? That's the thing. What do you guys think? Will we not see as many one and dones, or is it the clout to be like, oh, I'm in the NBA? Is that going to outweigh the millions they're going to make? That's something to think about. We'll see. I think it'll take a year or two to kind of see if that pans out. But, I mean, you got some college athletes right now with big social media presence making bank. So is that the rule, 3 years for football? So, yeah, but I don't think it's going to affect football at all anyway because of the contracts they get. I think the only thing that's really going to help out is NBA. I mean, because nobody's going to want to go straight from high school to NBA no more when they can make millions in between. And if you're raking down 20 plus million a year in college, why not stay another year? You know, of course, there's always I could get injured and not ever make it to the NBA, but. And yeah, you're a young kid. You're probably wasting your NIL money and not really investing it. It's going to be interesting, but I think it will affect basketball a little bit. I'm not saying they'll still say 4 years, but maybe they'll see their draft rankings and be like, oh, I'm going to go rank 20. Let me go back to school another year. Because at that point, if you're that far down in the draft, your NIL money may be triple what your NBA money would be being a later round pick or even a second round pick. Yeah, I don't know. I think the NBA life is more about the money for them, man. It's always been, oh, I want that money. I want millions. But now you're making millions in college, you know? I don't know. It's going to be curious to see. It's definitely something I'm going to keep my eye on and see if it happens. I agree. I mean, the cloud, I agree to an extent. The cloud of, man, I'm in the NBA. But does the NBA really matter if you're not fucking making money? I don't know. It's definitely a good debate that can be had for sure. Because I mean, I'm smart and business minded like that. But if I would be a freshman in college or even a sophomore, I got my freshman year behind me. I'm a sophomore in college. I'm one of the top players right now, and I'm pulling down 20, 30 a year on NIL, or I can go to the NBA and pull down $5 million a year. You're telling me I could go to college one more year and may even pull more money? So in 2 years of college, I'm going to make more than probably my first 6 years in the NBA. I'm going to take that extra year in college, get that money, and then go. That's my train of thought on it. Why would I give up triple the money just to say I'm in the NBA when I'm just as famous in college? If you're that top player, you're just as famous in college, if not more. You're on campus. You're surrounded by thousands of women that throwing themselves at you. Yeah, transfer portal is horrible. I got an easy solution for transfer portal. You want to transfer? You give up a year of your eligibility. You got to sit out that first year you transfer. Done. Yes, you can transfer. That's not a problem. You want to switch colleges? Switch. You're giving up a year of eligibility. Yeah. Most of your one and done kids don't make it anyway, unless you're just a phenom. But and everybody talks about, oh man, you can go back when they were allowing straight from high school. Man, there's only a handful of players that made that jump from high school to NBA, and Kobe being one of the biggest ones. But that's a 1 in a million shot, man. Yeah, these kids. I don't agree the high school to NBA route. I mean, I'm not a fan of the one and done, but to me, it's better. It's better to prepare you for the NBA because that jump from high school to NBA, where you just skip 4 years of college and play in teams where people are better than you and bigger than you. I mean, it's a big transition from high school to pro. So I think even to get in that 1 year of college gives you a little more preparation for what you're going to face in the NBA. But one and done, man, high school. Oh yeah, George, 100%. Kobe and KG, yep. Fan of them both, man. KG was good, but of course he wasn't Kobe good. I mean, Kobe was the kid of his era. But yeah, a lot of them had part-time jobs. Shit, they retired and had to. When you retired from those days, George, you had to have a full-time job when you retired. I mean, one free transfer is not going to stop the rush, though. I mean, oh, I can transfer and there's no penalty. There should be a penalty if you want to jump ship. Maybe not sit out the whole season. Maybe you got to sit out 6 games. And then would a school really want you to transfer if they know you're not going to play half the season? I mean, there should be some kind of penalty. These guys jumping ship right before the season started. Moses Malone was a good player too, man. I can talk old NBA forever. You guys don't get me started. All right, guys, we're going to go about 10 more minutes today, and that'll get me off of here with 30 minutes to spare before my Saints game. Been a good talk. Cigars burning super slow. I thought I was only going to go an hour today, but we got 10 more minutes. Man, I watched speaking of basketball, I wanted to watch something basketball last night, so I typed in basketball on Netflix, and there was a movie from like 4 years ago called Amateur, and it was good. So if you guys like basketball-related movies, so it was about this high school kid that it shows kind of the corruption and the buying of players. So he was a high school kid that got his father got paid off to convince this kid to go to another college. The kid didn't know he got paid off, and then it all comes out, and it's this turmoil of kid's going to lose eligibility possibly for something he didn't even know. It was a real good show. I enjoyed it. It's called The Amateur. It's on Netflix. If you like basketball movies. Because I was looking for something to watch. I wanted to watch either a sports doc, but I'd pretty much seen all the basketball ones ever out. And I didn't want to start the new NFL receiver show on Netflix because it was multiple episodes. Has anybody watched that one yet? I didn't even watch the quarterback one. Is the quarterback one worth watching? But I do have the receiver one in my queue to watch. And then there's an NBA one coming out next month. I think it's called Starting Five, where they followed 5 NBA players around last season. So definitely going to watch that one. but I never watched the quarterback one. Spencer Hayward. I don't know. I don't know if the NBA might go back to that rule, but I don't think they should ever allow high school to NBA again. And that's why we were at the one and done rule now. You could go to college 1 year only and then go. I feel a lot better for a kid and his chances if you can go to college 1 year and you can stand out and you can make some noise. I feel a little bit better about your chances in the NBA, but you just never know. I mean, look at Christian Laettner. Christian Laettner was one of the best college basketball players of all time. Still has 5 tournament records nobody's touched, including most points scored. Got to the NBA and fizzled out, man. You can be a superstar in college and not have a great NBA career. Oh man, you went old school, Brutus. So just because you're a good college player doesn't mean you're in the same thing with college football. You guys, you big football guys, you've seen it a million times. You're a fucking stud in college and you get the NBA and you can't grasp it. Everything's moving faster. The players are bigger. You may have been the biggest player on your team in college football. You get the NBA, NFL, and you're one of the fucking smallest players because everybody in the NFL is the best at that position. It's a big learning curve. It's a whole new ball game. Get you something to fall back on. And I mean, are college degrees really that important? Majority of the people I know that went to college and got a degree are not working in their fields. I didn't get a degree. I mean, I went to college. It wasn't for me. I was like, after 2 years, I'm like, no, see you later. I'd rather work and make money now. I mean, it worked out for me. It don't work out the well for everybody, but I think trade school is a better situation these days. Leave college with no debt, and then you have a job, man. You welders and plumbers and shit. My brother's a plumber with a union right now. He's under 30, making bank, making way more money than I ever thought about making at his age, set for life. And he's got it made. He does no bad plumbing. All he does is new construction, open canvas, go in there and run the lines. Doesn't have to get dirty. And that's why those jobs are paying so much now. Because for years we were all told to be doctors, lawyers, all this. And now guess what? We got way too many of them. Nobody knows how to work with their hands no more. Yeah, you definitely have to be drafted in the right situation. I'm with you. I don't mind the NBA, the NFL paying those big contracts. I just want them to scale back the guaranteed effect. Nobody should be getting 50 million guaranteed. Shit, it's almost like, okay, you want guaranteed money? We will pay you guaranteed money on the back end of your contract, meaning you have to play at least 8 games a year for your 5-year contract. If you do that, then your money's guaranteed. You know, because you got these teams, 50, 60 million guaranteed, and 2 years later, they're on another fucking team because they suck. You traded them, and you're still paying their contract while they're getting paid with another team. It happens with coaches all the time. You'll have a coach that's 2 teams later still getting paid by the original team that paid him a lot of money. But I guess when you're multi-million-dollar corporations like that, you're constantly moving money around and extending contracts to pay it out. Kobe would have still been Kobe, just with not without championships, because Charlotte didn't have a team around Kobe. Where Jerry West was a magician, man. Jerry West knew how to build championship teams, and he gave Kobe everything he needed. Charlotte didn't have the money or the willpower to give Kobe what he needed, but stat-wise, Kobe would have still been the man. He would have still scored like he did. He would have did everything he did. He just would have probably ended his career with no championships. Yeah, do it, Donnie. Yeah, that's awesome, Barry. The trades is where it's at now, man. Work with your hands these days. We need skilled laborers. We need shit like that. You do that, you're going to be set for life. Donnie smoking the Golden Death bucket this morning. Put it in the Coffee and Cigars Discord page. Good shit, Donnie. Great smoke. Loved watching Kobe play, man. Loved watching Allen Iverson play. Toughest little man out there, man. Allen Iverson would take a damn beating. All right, Keith, enjoy your day, man. We got just a couple more minutes, and I'll be doing getting a smoker going. Tri-tip, George. It's late to be getting the smoker going. How many hours that tri-tip going to take you? Baked potatoes and asparagus. You doing the asparagus on the smoker too? I've never done them on the smoker. I do. I've done them on the grill for the wife. Yeah, man, the answer. I tell you who else was fun to watch. Gary Payton and Sean Kemp together. The glove and rain, man. Allen Iverson just was a beast, man. I just respect for sure. Back in the day where nobody jumped ship, really, nobody bounced around to other teams. Most players ended their career with one team. Like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson said, we didn't want super teams. We wanted to beat the best. Times were different, man. There's no loyalty no more. Everybody jumps ship for either money or a championship chance. It only takes 90 minutes on your smoker for the tri-tip. Very nice. Yeah, I did a whole spiral ham yesterday. I'm about to go in and get me some of that leftovers for lunch. Well, I appreciate everybody that came in today at the new time. I know we had a slip up and a few people didn't know, but when it got rocking, we had one of our highest viewer days. We got rocking and rolling up there pretty good today. But we will be back next Sunday, guys. But we're going to do a whole hour earlier. We're going to be 10 Eastern, 9 Central. And hopefully that works out because I'd really like that to be the regular time, the new time every week. Because that gives me a lot of time afterwards, whether I want to fire up the smoker or the pit, because it is that weather, man. Fall is in the air. Temps are starting to drop. I don't mind grilling so much. Yo, Beast, where the hell you been, man? We've been going an hour and 30 minutes already. Yeah, he was a beast, man. I loved Iverson. Beast, where you been, man? You all pissy at us, but it's been an hour and a half we've been going already. Where you been, man? Keith was already in here. Keith just bowed out on us and left. He got shit to do. Had to go take his Metamucil. Oh, you got to wait on the wife to leave before you play. I got you. Well, you won't catch us next week then, because we're moving times an hour sooner. Tell your wife that you got Burner's Church on Sunday mornings, and you'll talk to her when she gets home. Let me know how that works out for you. All right, buddy? Give that a try. Give it a try. Just let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you got to sleep on the couch after you tell her that, or what. But I'm curious to see how that works out for you. Tell a brother. Hook a brother up. Tell her it's the boss's orders. Oh, it's her also. When did she start going back at 8? Shit, man. I thought it'd be I thought that would take longer, George. That's kind of awesome. I may have to get one of those if it only takes that long to cook. My thing was a lot of times I want to fire up the smoker, but I don't want to wake up at like 5, 6 a.m. and smoke something 8 or 10 hours, man. I want those like 5, 6 hour max things on the smoker, you know? Okay. You're not much longer beast than you can be apart. But yeah, I'm always looking for something like 6 hours or under that I can put on the smoker. I want to try. Have you done hamburger patties on the smoker, George? I want to do some homemade hamburgers and see how they'll do on the smoker with all that smoke. Haven't done that. I normally do ham, ribs. I've done pork shoulder on the smoker. I really don't like broaden my horizons. I don't really get out there and try a lot of new stuff because I'm scared to ruin our dinner. So I'm scared to kind of try new things. Because I would be pissed. I sit there and cook something 8 or 9 hours, and then it tastes like shit, you know? And then we can't eat it. It's not edible. And then you're cooking something else. Just don't want that to happen. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming back. We hit 1 hour and 32 minutes today. I really only thought I was going to go an hour. But this cigar smoked super slow. And it all worked out, you know? Look for the announcement. We will be back next Sunday, but it will be a new time, not today's time. We will be 1 hour sooner, 10 a.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. Central time. We're back. May bring a few guests on here to celebrate the new time. You don't know. Talk some football. Okay, I got you, George. I got you. You're always like my little smoker Houdini. I always question you. All right, guys, that is going to be it. I got to go in, check on my kid, make sure he's got some lunch situated. Make sure I grab me some lunch. I got 27 minutes before my Saints game comes on. Pete, thanks for sticking around, man. Go Pats. Nope. Big Easy football, baby. Go Saints. Smoke burgers all the time. So you sear them after you smoke them. Very nice. I'm going to give that a try. I do. The only problem is I will have to grill my wife's burgers. She don't like a lot of the smoky flavor. But I do want a burger full of smoke. Yes, sir, Brutus. Thanks for getting here. Remember, new time next week, guys. 1 hour sooner. Somebody make sure to tell Elmo Rob that we're earlier. And I'll remind you guys through the week. I'll do the event in Discord like always. I'll post it in the room. I'll do an Instagram post with the new time and the new flyer. All right, guys, I appreciate all of you, and I will see you next Sunday. Well, I'll also see you in Discord all day long, daily, every day. All right, guys, y'all have a good football Sunday. Football's back, guys. Everybody have a great day. See you in chats. Peace.